Hi, I'm Robert Lingard. I want to introduce you to the exercise of walking a labyrinth. Labyrinths are things that you find in hospitals, in parks, sometimes churches or other places of worship, and also sometimes in a beautiful place like this. I'm in a hoop pine forest, botanical gardens in development, and right here we have a very rustic labyrinth. Now, the labyrinth doesn't look so special. It's a pile of rocks organized in what looks like a maze. But as you will see, there are 7 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the center where we've got these white pebbles. So there's only one way in and one way out. It's not a maze where we will get lost. Except that when you walk the labyrinth, you can get lost in it. And that's part of the beauty of it for me. Walking a labyrinth is an opportunity to engage in an exercise of reflection. For some people, for meditation, for prayer, for solitude, or maybe it's a group walk that people will engage in. I was involved in a conference a number of years ago, and someone had mowed the park, so the path was made for us in the grass. And about 30 people came and all walked it together, carefully sidestepping each other as we passed each other on the way that we were walking. But I suppose the question is, what do you do with it? Do you just walk in? Do you just walk out? What is it? If you want to get the benefit of the labyrinth, you need to know the different parts. Here we have the threshold. This is the entry place. This takes you from the regular world where we live into this space where we can give ourselves to different exercises, to reflection, to thinking things through, to weighing things up, to calling out to God, to connecting with the world around us. So the threshold, going in and coming out. Remember the threshold. The other 2 parts, we've got the way in, the path that winds and leads us in. And if you are walking carefully, just one foot in front of the other, watching where you are stepping, especially when it's rustic and there are roots to trip over, eventually you can become disoriented. Don't allow that to concern you. It will actually free you to think more about what you are doing. In the confidence there is only one path in and one path out. The threshold, the way in, and then we come to the center. The center of this labyrinth is this beautiful hoop pine. The center has been marked by these pebbles that have been scattered here for us to signify that we are here at the center point of our reflection. Walk in slowly, come to the center, stay for as long as you need to, and then exit again. Path in is the same as the path out. The center, and then we come back again to the threshold. When we come to the threshold, what I do is I stop, I acknowledge the walk that I've been on, 3 deep breaths, and then I step out. Back into the world, head back to the things that I've been doing in my life. This is an opportunity for self-care. This is an opportunity to work through difficult things. This is an opportunity to cry, to experience pain, to acknowledge joy, whatever is going to be important for you at the time. I also recommend aligning it with the definition of spirituality that's been established fairly well internationally. Our spirituality is about connecting with ourselves, connecting with others, connecting with the world or nature, connecting with God or the transcendence or the other. Today, if I was going to walk this, and you're not going to have to watch me walk this, it'll take too long. What I will do, I'll remove my shoes, acknowledge that this is somewhere special and I want to connect with it. I will come to the threshold. I will take 3 deep breaths in and release them and then step over. I'm now in the labyrinth. Now as I walk, my natural breathing is about 3 breaths in for each, 3 steps for each breath in and about 3 steps for each breath out. Yours might be 2 in, 2 out, or 3 in, 2 out, whatever it will be. Mine is 3 and 3. As I walk and breathe in on 3 steps, for me the reflection is going to be, I am here, grounding myself in this beautiful natural environment. And then as I breathe out, my reflection is going to be, I am free. Breathe in, I am here. Breathe out, and I am free. That's the connection with nature as part of my spirituality that I want to reflect on today. Cross the threshold after my breaths. Walk in, slowly, one foot in front of the other. Breathing slowly, I am here. Breathing out, I am free. Then I'll come to the center. Pause. Reflect on that and any other thoughts that come to me. From the center, I will recommence my meditation and walk out again the same way. When I reach the threshold, 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out, then return. The labyrinth, it's a wonderful tool. I hope that you will find benefit from engaging with it as well.